Gaffer, a first win as Blues boss and into the fourth round.
Yeah, happy enough. I wanted to look at everybody, so we obviously made a lot of changes and trying some people in different positions and just trying to get a feel of the group. I thought we started, it looked like a team that hadn't had much football, to be honest, and we were always a yard off, and they probably took advantage of that, really. But I felt we grew into the game. We still had lots of half chances for staff, got behind them a lot and kept hitting the first man rather than picking somebody out for a finish. I thought it was a bit of a mistake for their goal, but it was never an issue for me. I thought we were going to score. I'd have to say that on the 60-minute mark, and the substitutions brought lots more energy and directness to the team. And over the course of it, I feel on the shots on target, efforts, the energy that we put into the game, I think we deserve to win the match. I think undoubtedly they're a good football team, but I think we had more of the ball than they did today. We had more shots than them. We had more shots on target than them. And in my mind, it was justice to score really late. First two games we've kept right on, we could say, and scored really late goals, which have been beneficial.
You mentioned making changes to the starting 11 and alluded to the substitutions on the hour mark. Not often you make 5 substitutions all in one.
No, it's a gamble. Listen, somebody gets injured, if Bakker goes down with a bang in his face, if he has to come off, we're down to 10 men. I get that, but for me, it was a shot for nothing, really. With total respect, we're probably not going to win the FA Cup, but I think it's important to win football matches, and so I was happy to make the changes and the subs. I just think the team needed energising. If we're trying to find a way to play and give us an identity, we have to have the energy on the pitch, and so to change half the team made sense to me, and I think the benefits were there. I thought, Stansfield and was electric. Kodji was amazing, and they all were who came on. I thought Sunjic was fantastic at winning the ball back for us. So pleased. Because I think we played against a good football team. I know they made 11 changes, I think, but they've got some good players, and they started to bring their real quality on towards the end, and we still scored the winner at the death. And so happy enough. Just told them we have to keep believing, keep going. Let's get the supporters seeing a team with what they know they're going to get every weekend. And so in the next round of the Cup, and I think it changes the Middlesbrough game on the weekend, isn't it? We're away at Leicester, but that's okay. It's like our free shot to go to Leicester for us. I don't think anybody expects you to go to the team that's running away with the league, but we will go and hopefully give them a few surprises.
2 games in charge, and in both coming from behind to take something against Swansea, and obviously to go through tonight. That must be really pleasing to see.
Listen, we're here to try and win football matches, and it's. I get lots of frustration. I'm sure you'll see me on the touchline. There's the things we talk to them about. We haven't really had the time and the energy to because of the games coming to actually do the work on the training ground. You're talking them through it. You're showing them a bit of video, and sometimes they haven't quite got it. Especially a whole new team tonight. They have to learn what is expected, what the expectation to play for this team and this club is, and I'm just trying to raise the standards, really, and raise the levels.
You've now been able to see a lot of your squad in action over the 2 games. Yeah. You gave Mel Donovan a good run out tonight, 17-year-old. How did you think he fared?
He's good. I watch him in training every day. He's a bundle of energy. I need energy at the top end of the pitch if we're going to ask questions of teams, and he can do that. I think he's young and he's a bit naive, and he still needs to understand. I spent a lot of time shouting at him tonight, and I know he probably isn't used to it, but it's, as I've said since I walked in, it's repetitions of good habits. He has to know where he has to be when the ball's in certain areas, and if we haven't got the time on the training ground to show them, because the next game's round the corner, I'm trying to instruct from the sidelines, and deeper, check your shoulders, look on the half turn, receive the ball, pass, because they're going to come, and then you run in behind. He's learning on the job, really, and he's a fantastic young kid, and bundles of energy, and we need to utilise it as we move forward.
And I know you name-checked Jay and Koji, but really good to see them come on, get the goals, and the way they persevered to get them as well.
Yeah. Listen, they're good players. I would have to say they are good players. And good players make a difference. That's what I've said again. As we talk in the recruitment department, we have to fill this club full of good players. Everybody, to play for Birmingham City, you have to be a really good footballer, and that's the journey we're on. Just whoever comes in has to be a good player, and so that when we ask them to do something, they just do it. And I'd have to say, Koji is like, he's a bundle of energy. He's technically good. He understands the game. Stansfield wants to score a goal is the main thing I would suggest. Again, bundles of energy. Honest as the day is long, sort of kid, looks you in the eye. And if anything, he should have scored two. He tried to square one for a tap in, and they nicked off the defender, whereas he should have maybe stuck it in himself. But happy with them. They're really happy in the dressing room. It's great to score late goals and win football matches, as opposed to get a point at the weekend. But it's important that we're not losing football matches. Maybe you get used to losing games sometimes, and it's important to spin that around and expect to win. So even when we go a goal down, we know we've got goals in the team, and we're going to come back, and we can have that belief by scoring late goals.
Just to finish, I know it's a trip to Leicester City at the next stage, but you're keen to take it one game at a time, and the next one is Stoke away at the weekend. Initial thoughts or sort of feelings going into that one?
I don't think the manager's lost yet, as he's been there 4 or 5 games now, hasn't lost. So Stoke are on a decent run. They've got some good players, Stoke. We have to go and bring our game and see how we get on. Not much changes in my mind, home and away. It never really has. We'll go and be aggressive and play on the front foot and see whether they're good enough to play around us, through us, over us, and if they have a slightly off day, we have to be ready to take advantage of it. So we'll go there full of confidence and belief that we can win games. The club haven't won enough away games this season. They know what the points tally suggesting that, and we have to start. We have to, between now and the end of the season, we have to find a way to win some games away from home, and we will try starting at Stoke at the weekend.
Thank you for your time.
Cheers, pleasure.